Hello, Culers. It's Pablo here, and welcome back to Barca Universal. Who would have thought it? Honestly, who would have thought it? Today we were thinking could have been the day that Messi renews his contract with Barcelona finally after all of that time, all of those months. A year ago it looked impossible, but here we were thinking today could be the day, if not tomorrow. And by the end of today, it looks like Messi has officially left Barcelona and is no longer a Barcelona player. This has taken an unbelievable twist. It's hard for us content creators to really plan, what to get out and stuff. I'm thinking I'm going to be doing all sorts of live streams on other guys' channels. One of the channels is someone who I'm going to bring in just a moment. Barca Boy is going to be with me here, guys, as you can see in the title, to discuss it all in detail. I'm going to be on his channel, Blog Down Our Planet's channel. We've already done a few live streams over there, so go and check them out. But for now, we're going to be discussing a bit on here. I thought, for you guys here on Barca Universal, let's discuss it all. And tomorrow I'll also do a video, probably not a live, where I'll be discussing everything, most likely in the afternoon of tomorrow, hopefully when a few more things have been brought to light. But, get your comments in the chat, get any of your thoughts out. Obviously, we've got a lot to discuss here, guys. We have got a lot to discuss. We'll try and cover it all. Without any further ado, I'm going to bring in the guest. Hafed, Barca Boy, how are you doing, mate? Give us your thoughts.
How am I doing? I'm at an all-time low. This is probably worse than Anfield, to be honest.
No.
All I can really say is 1% chance, 99% faith. It's a very crucial moment. Tomorrow will be big for that press conference that has been called by Juan Laporta.
Yeah.
But it's everything right now through the media, the club's official accounts are pointing that Lionel Messi will leave.
Yeah.
But there is a glimmer of hope, and I will take that.
Yeah, I mean, let's try and cover this whole situation. So as I briefly touched on there, we woke up this morning. I actually put a tweet. I said, could today be the day that Messi renews his contract at Barcelona?
Absolutely. I said Messi day.
Yeah, absolutely not. Unbelievable. That's what makes this even a bigger turn. It's not like it could have been in 2 weeks' time. If this happened in July, it would have been weird. It would have been crazy. But it wouldn't have been like what we've been seeing. It was meant to be today or tomorrow. Messi was going to officially renew his contract with Barcelona. He comes back to Barcelona today, and everything has collapsed. Barcelona cannot renew the contract of Lionel Messi. They officially announced that we found an agreement with the player, but we don't conform with the Liga regulations, so Messi cannot sign. He cannot renew. This isn't going to be happening, basically. Messi will leave Barcelona. Now, all sorts of reports came out. People said because of the sporting project. People said because we didn't sign Cristian Romero from Atalanta. People said that, no, actually, Messi likes the sporting project, but it's just financial reasons. People said all sorts. What it looks like is that Barcelona, yet again, as we know, are in a dreadful financial situation and haven't been able to reduce their salaries and get players off the books. So it's physically impossible to renew Lionel Messi. We were kind of hoping, hey, maybe, this won't be too bad. Messi will still renew in the next few days. Then Barcelona came out with that statement. That official statement was absolutely damning, wasn't it? And that's kind of where all of this has come from. Look, every minute we've got new reports. We've got different bits of news. People saying it's complicated, not impossible. People saying it's completely done. Messi's left. Barcelona have been posting, farewell videos on their YouTube and on Twitter and stuff and saying, thank you, Leo. All sorts of stuff is going on now. But what are your thoughts? What do you think can happen from here? Because obviously we've already discussed this a little bit, but where do you see this one going? This is obviously surely going to be some of the most incredible days in the history of Barcelona.
I currently think it's a 50-50 on whether or not Leo Messi stays. Juan Laporta is a smart man. He would not disrespect the greatest football of all time by releasing a 3-paragraph statement and a 7-minute YouTube highlight that me or Pablo could have done, including the thumbnail as well, in an hour. Juan Laporta's press conference will be crucial tomorrow. The ball is now in La Liga's court. All La Liga have to do is adjust the financial play rules and the wage structure, and we can register Messi. With the current rules, we have no chance. But again, it's only August the 5th. The deadline is August the 31st. Why would Juan Laporta concede so early? A lot of big questions.
Yeah.
A lot of big concerns. Media are saying, there's still some stuff left. It's still not completely closed. This is moved by the club. Some reports are coming and saying that Messi's very, very sad. And can you blame him? They've had to announce that he has to leave just for a possibility that he could stay. all we can do now, 12 hours time, we can wait and see what our president has to say.
Yeah, exactly. That press conference tomorrow, guys, it's 11 a.m. Spanish time. So work it out in your time zones. Don't miss it. Hafed's going to have to set himself a very early alarm. What was it, 4 a.m. or 6 a.m.?
Yeah, it's at 5 a.m., so I'll probably wake up at like 4:30.
Well, there you go. Well, so like you guys might be on the same sort of situation as Hafed here. You're going to have to wake up early. But I mean, all of this is happening because of some people. I think we cannot forget Jose Maria Bartomeu in all of this. Honestly, I've seen it a bit around Twitter, and I just couldn't agree more. The situation Barcelona are in right now is absolutely disgusting. It is unbearable, and it is a big reason. A big reason that because of that is Bartomeu. What he did with this club was just unimaginable. The wages our players are on are unbelievable. Do you have some news for us?
Yeah, Iraq want to come out saying that the contract renewal of Lionel Messi is complicated at the moment, but not impossible. Again, we're getting word from the people who came out secondly after Marcus saying that it is still possible. What the club, sorry to cut you off, but what the club have done does not make sense. They released a statement saying we can't sign Messi. We wish you all the best. When you still have 25 days, if this was August 31st, I'd be done. I'd be crying. There's still time left. There's still movements to be made. This is a move. Everything's pointing to this. This is not, of course, factual. This is all pointing to Juan Laporta with his last chance to keep Messi and reduce that wage bill. We had the cash injection that came in a few days ago, which would have allowed us to renew Messi and the new signs. And by the way, the new signings are still on the same boat. Depay, Aguero, Garcia, and Emerson cannot stay as well as Leo Messi. With the cash injection, they adjusted the wage bill, which allowed Barcelona to get Messi in and the new signings in. But Barcelona and Real Madrid do not agree with it. Here's the timeline, right? We start off the day, Messi's going to stay. A couple hours, we're hearing some reports, Real Madrid don't really like the CFC cash injection, and they want to sue La Liga. After that, Real Madrid released an official statement saying that they disagree with this CFC cash injection, and they will not. They just said they disagree with it pretty much. 10 minutes later, Marca, the Madrid-based newspaper, came out saying that Leo Messi will not renew. It is now virtually impossible. Then everything came out. Everything is pointing to the fact, again, it's in the statement, word for word, the wage bill. The Barcelona wage bill right now is over the limit by a significant amount. Players like Roberto, Samuel Umtiti, like Pjanic, Braithwaite, Antoine Griezmann, Felipe Coutinho, Sergio Busquets, don't want to say PK, Jordi Alba. All these players earn too much. They earn too much. Jordi Alba is now $250K a week. He's probably like, I'd say 150, 100 because he starts every single week. Roberto, $250K a week. No chance. I'll do what Roberto does for free. $80K a week. These players need their wages adjusted, and Juan Laporta needs more time. But he wants a quick solution, so that's why he has done this statement, to push it all on the Liga president, Javier Tebas. It is now up to him. He's got a statement saying that Messi will not continue in his league. If he does not continue, the views and the revenue will go down significantly. Of course, when Ronaldo left, went not a little bit, but not too much because Leo Messi was there. There are Barcelona fans who will not watch Barcelona games if Messi's not there.
It's huge. It's huge.
Why would I watch Barcelona versus Granada when Umtiti's starting in the back line? Why would I watch that game with no Messi? Why? It doesn't make sense. This is Juan Laporta's last push, last big move to put pressure on the La Liga president to adjust the FFP rules and the wage structure rules to get Messi in.
Yeah. I mean, it is a huge, huge power play. The biggest power play possible. That's what I'm hopeful that it is. I'm hopeful that it is that power play, that it is saying, look, we're going to drop Messi, but you better, reduce your salaries. You better increase your wage cap and we'll reduce our salaries. Because if not, you're losing your biggest asset. You've already lost Ramos. You've already lost Ronaldo. Varane as well. Basically La Liga has been in trouble for a while now. We've all been admitting it. But Messi was the last, jewel in the crown, if you like. With La Liga losing Messi, they're in huge, huge trouble. So that is why Barcelona officially coming out and saying, you know what? Messi's no longer part of Barcelona. He's gone. That has to wake up Tebas. And Tebas, if he cares about La Liga, will surely say, this can't happen. This cannot happen. But Tebas also made it clear to Barcelona, you are way, way over the wage cap. You have to reduce it. We haven't reduced it. We tried to get our new signings. We tried to get Messi, and it hasn't happened. We don't have the cash. Have you got any more news for us?
Yeah, so Cope have come out saying that according to close sources to the heavyweights in the dressing room and the captains, the rest of the club, including they mean the players, did not know about anything about the situation of Barcelona parting ways with Messi. So the captains, the players at home right now, they're in the same situation as us. They had no idea about this move.
Yeah.
And that could be a good argument to the fact that Messi is actually leaving, because maybe they would have told them. But maybe it's Juan Laporta's big plan not to tell anyone and go all in on it. And we'll have to wait and see tomorrow in that press conference. I've seen people saying that it's not confirmed, but it is reported that Juan Laporta will be there by himself. If it is a farewell press conference, the other players always there. You see Ramos for Real Madrid, Iker Casillas, Rakitic when he left, Suarez even sat beside Bartomeu, the man who pushed him out of the club. The player is usually there. So
you're saying that there is still hope? That's what I'm hoping. There is still hope. Even if Messi has now become a free agent, Barcelona can still technically go and sign Messi. And obviously Messi will prioritize us. But we don't have the money. That's the whole reason why this hasn't happened, isn't it? We haven't met La Liga's regulations. We haven't. We've got this awful financial situation. And that is why I wanted to bring up some of the other guys. You did well to bring up some of the players, because their wages are unbelievable. And already, I think on Twitter, we're seeing these guys are being absolutely crucified. In particular, you look at the likes of Umtiti and Pjanic, and then you've got players like Roberto, Jordi Alba, even Griezmann, Coutinho, who are on so much money and just have to cut their salaries almost in half and aren't doing it. And it's still going on. When was it the cap that Laporta set to reduce salaries? Sunday, was it? Doesn't look like it's happening, does it? So, that's why we're in this much trouble. But I had to bring up Bartomeu, because the absolute mess Bartomeu put Football Club Barcelona in was unbelievable, honestly. And Sandro Rosell as well. Same goes for him. Just disgusting. And Laporta obviously came back as, I'm going to fix this all. I'm going to renew Messi. I'm going to bring Barcelona back again. But even Laporta has found out, this is an absolute disaster, this club. I can't fix it. Laporta's only been able to get free transfers. He's been scrambling to get players out the door. He's on his knees to have people reduce their salaries. And the one thing he said he was going to do, keep Lionel Messi at the club, even that might not be happening. So we are in huge trouble here, honestly. This is one of the most unbelievable days.
Won the election because he had the best chance of keeping Messi.
Yeah.
So it's...
Yep.
It's good. I'll tell you what, man. Tomorrow is going to be huge. These next 24 hours from now until tomorrow is going to be massive. Even the next 12 hours, because no one's going to get sleep. We're all going to be sitting here for the next 12 hours waiting for Juan Laporta to come and speak.
Yeah.
And it's going to be huge. Will he put pressure on La Liga? Will he say, look, this is the situation we're in. We tried everything. I tried everything. I'm sorry. Just me thinking about that makes me want to cry. So we'll have to wait and see, man. We're all speechless at this point. We've done 3 live streams now. All have been 1 hour each. So we're all really speechless at this point. But all we can say now is there is definitely 100% hope. And that Juan Laporta is not stupid, and neither is Leo Messi. Leo Messi right now, only place he can go is the MLS. And right now, he is still the best player in the world. Why would the best player in the world go to the freaking MLS? It just doesn't make sense.
I still feel like Messi, if he does go anywhere, it would be PSG.
Pablo, does it make sense? PSG, they had the money for Messi. They could have had Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, 100%. They spent all that Messi money on the wages of Donnarumma, Wijnaldum, Ramos, and Hakimi. They already said, you know what, he's not coming. Let's just move on with our business. But now I think if Mbappe does leave, 100% will open up the window for Messi. PG's in there saying, look, Mbappe 1 year left on his contract. He's going to go to Real Madrid anyways. Let's sell him now for 80 million or 100 million to Real Madrid. Let's get Messi in and let's risk it Champions League for the next 2 years. They could do that. If they do that, I will cry as well. But right now, where PSG are at right now, they cannot afford Messi. And neither can Man City. They just announced their new number 10 in Jack Grealish.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich have no money.
I don't think he'll go to Man City. But with PSG, and I said this on the other live, if Mbappe goes to Real Madrid and PSG get Man City, PSG get Messi, it could happen, is my point.
It could happen, and then we're going to be in the mud. We're going to be done.
If that happens, that is the worst possible scenario for Barcelona, honestly. And that for me is almost the most likely one right now.
Put in the chat there, Chelsea can afford Messi. Right now they can, for sure. If they don't get Lukaku, they can. I'd say so.
I just don't think it will fit in with what Chelsea are trying to do.
Yeah, but the point is, right, he can go to Chelsea. Chelsea can. That's actually a good point. Chelsea can afford him right now. They did that with the open the line, then it's over. Maybe they will halt that now and say, this is a good opportunity for us to get Messi. Messi, Timo Werner, Havertz front three, So all I can say now is that it's tough to take. We have to suffer.
Yeah.
If you told me 24 hours ago, a statement will come out saying that Messi will leave, and that in the end he will stay, but you will have to suffer, I'll suffer. Now, if we're suffering right now, and that in the end he won't stay, we're gonna have to suffer more. And how are we gonna start the La Liga with no Messi? We've been thinking about this whole point. Ronald Koeman, the manager who just scraped his job, is thinking, I have Messi on August 15th. We're August 5th now, 10 days, and now he's like, oh, I got no Messi now. What the hell am I going to do?
Messi's not going to be there for Real Sociedad, is he?
No chance, because he's not even fit, right? So it's no, I mean by fit, like physically on the ball. He's been out for a month and a half now.
Yeah, exactly.
Get up to the match day rhythm, but he won't have a Barcelona contract by then.
That's the thing, but
will he?
No, but there's a report from Esport 3, I think, and it just kind of reiterates what we're saying.
Laporta and his board weren't able to reduce the salary or sell players who aren't in the plans of the club. The wage bill and inflexibility from the financial pay rules of La Liga are the only reason causing Messi to leave Barcelona. Again, it's very clear. It's in the statement. There you go.
Barcelona agreed to renew Lionel Messi. There was an agreement with the player. So, look, I want to address, I suppose, the report that came out that Messi was unconvinced by the sporting project at Barcelona. I kind of agree with that. I think obviously Messi isn't too pleased when he sees that.
You can't agree with that. The club came out saying that there has been an agreement. Sporting project, Romero, all that crap is out the window. I
don't think it's true, but I think that Messi himself deep down would be upset with the current state of Barcelona's team. I think it's obviously clear he agreed to renew. I don't think it's a big issue, and I think whoever reported it, it's a false report almost, especially that he specifically wanted Romero. But I do think it's true that Messi obviously wanted Laporta to build a competitive team. That hasn't happened, but I think Messi understood the situation. He himself is reducing his salary by a huge amount to stay at Barcelona this season. That was the aim anyway. So he knew our financial situation, and he was just happy for us to go and get those free transfers. So I don't think that the sporting project was the reason for Messi to leave, like some reports said, but I still think it would have been a worry in Messi's mind. The reason Messi can't renew is because, like we said, we haven't been able to agree to La Liga's demands in terms of our salary cap. It's way, way too high, our salaries. We haven't sold players. We haven't reduced the salaries, so Messi can't renew.
Just someone asking in the chat there, how much money are we over the salary exactly? Can we administer the 11 players? So right now, we can go into the season without Messi, Aguero, Emerson, Garcia, and Depay. We can go into the season. So everyone who's played preseason, we can go into the season with like that. But to get Messi in, the new signs in, we are going to be way, way over. I think we're still over regardless.
Yeah.
Since they're registered, it should be good. But to, get Messi and the new signs in, we have to get rid of some players. So it's a terrible situation. We all knew this was coming, but all the positive news over the past month or so. Imagine, by the way, this is a good point to bring up. Imagine Messi didn't win the Copa America. Lost in the final, terrible vacation, then comes back, he's not saying Barcelona. We've been knowing now for the past few months that agreement has been reached. All we have to do is reduce the wage bill. We knew this since June 20th, 2 days before Messi's birthday, which I thought was when they were going to announce it. We knew it since then, and now it's just been confirmed by the club. That's all I see right now. Just a big headline: Messi leaves. We wish Messi all the best. I think that's all just extra stuff from Juan Laporta to put pressure on the La Liga president. But we've been at this spot since a month ago. Nothing has changed.
That's the thing. That's the thing. That's what I agree with. We've known for so long. Barcelona have to reduce their salary to sign Lionel Messi. We haven't done it, so we can't sign him. I just didn't expect it to be this big breakout where he leaves Barcelona and social media crashes. But that's the way it went. That is the way it ended. So what can we do?
People are saying in the chat too. Where do you guys think he'll go? MLS right now is his only route. No top team in Europe can afford him because no one saw this coming. All the clubs that had the money for him, they spend it now because it's been a month and a half of the window. They got to get their own, stuff done. Messi's staying at Barcelona. Okay, let's go get this. Everyone spent all their Messi money. So I think right now his only option, if he were to join a club right now, it has to be in the MLS. But there's no top team in Europe right now that can afford him because people are saying PSG again. They cannot afford him. They spend all their money on Donnarumma, Ramos, Hakimi, and Wijnaldum, and they're expected to get more players in as well. So let's talk. He's in a bad situation too. He's thinking about whether to post a farewell or not. It's
Messi,
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he's completely shocked because he came back from his vacation to sign with Barcelona. This has been one of the biggest U-turns in football history, maybe the biggest. let's say hypothetically, if Messi was to stay at Barcelona, if he was to re-sign with Barcelona on this salary, what needs to happen then? If for it to happen, because people are saying, you know, and we still agree, there's a chance Messi is a Barcelona player next season. He signs on within the next 25 days. What needs to happen? Barcelona needs to sell players for sure, and Barcelona need to reduce their salaries, or Javier Tebas and La Liga need to increase the salary cap for Barcelona. That's what needs to happen, correct?
Yeah.
So Barcelona have work to do then. You know, no more mucking about. We've got a loan from Goldman Sachs. We have to let's terminate these guys' contracts, honestly.
Not even in yet.
Wow. I mean, we are in big trouble.
He scored 3 of come out saying that despite the efforts, Barcelona have not been able to reduce the wage bill, nor have they been able to get rid of any players. Not everyone is willing to cut their wages at the club, and almost no one at the club wants to leave. Thus, Leo Messi renewing is impossible. This is just confirmation, like I said, I probably said this 1,000 times. This is just confirmation from the club telling us that the wage bill is so bad that we can't get Messi in. This is not Juan Laporta, because again, people are coming out saying it's not impossible to sign Messi. It's not, because you still have 25 days left of the window. You can still get Messi in on a free deal, because right now the only club he's willing to go to on low salaries is us. So all you have to do now, this is pressure on Titi and all the players at home sitting right now, seeing Barcelona, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everything exploding. I guarantee you, these players' DMs are crazy on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna look at this and say, "Look, if you don't leave, you're gonna be one of the big reasons why Lionel Messi left Barcelona."
Well, that's
I never
the thing.
even thought I would say that sentence. And now
tomorrow, I feel like tomorrow the board of directors and the players have to gather together and say, let's sort some stuff out here. This has got out of hand. If you want to stay, you are going to reduce your salary to be on the same sort of salaries that players like Memphis Depay had to accept. You have got to reduce your salaries, and if you're on our transfer list, you have got to find your way out. You can't just sit here like a leech at the club. Players like Titi and Pjanic, within the next week, you've got to find your way out. You've got to help us actually get way out instead of just staying at the club and taking all the money, you know. Same with Martin Braithwaite. They've got to find their way out. And Barcelona also, I'm hoping this pressure tactic works and that Tebas says, okay, I'll give you a bit of leeway. I'll let you have Messi. You know, I'll give you a bit on the wage cap.
Sport come out saying that Leo Messi is very, very emotionally destroyed. He did not expect this at all. But I think Messi was told this before the before the announcement came out saying, look, we got to do this. We got to say that you're leaving, then hope something changes. If not, then you leave. This will be our announcement, right? So we'll wait and see. I think a farewell message or video by Messi will seal the deal for me. But until then.
Yeah. Well, it's the press conference tomorrow. The press conference tomorrow from Laporta will surely clear things up. Yeah.
Again, but if anything comes out from if the club start tweeting over the next 12 hours Messi videos and stuff, I think he'll leave. If Messi says an Instagram video, probably on Instagram, it's the only social media he really uses, Instagram video or post, then it's over. But until then, there's still a lot of hope. Someone in the chat said that La Liga next season will be Dembele versus Vinicius as the headline. I mean, we're in the mud, man. Like.
It's not even wrong. It's just that's literally what it is. Vinicius is the star of the Clásicos now for Real Madrid. That's what it's got to. You know, this league is.
I want to clarify something. When I mean Messi video, I don't mean a 7-minute quick highlight and a quick thumbnail. I mean a proper Messi video. People are telling
you mean a proper Lionel Messi is leaving Barcelona?
Go watch the Rakitic one and compare to this Messi one and see the difference. Go watch Luis Suarez one and compare to this Messi one. That was just a quick video to
that was almost like a highlights reel. That was like, hey, look, Messi's our player.
Give me all the access to all the games at Barcelona. I can do that, no problem. So it's what's the word for it? Like showdown time. Next hours is gonna decide it.
Yeah, here we go, guys. This is it. This is something, the biggest moments in Barcelona's history right here. Absolutely crazy. A lot of you guys are tuned in. I think I'm going to wrap it up there, though. Me and Hafed have been...
Hold on, just before we wrap it up.
Yeah.
The reports coming out saying that Barcelona didn't even sign the cash injection deal, which again means we're back to square one, right? With that cash injection, people were saying, "Oh, yep, we're in. Messi's in. The new signing's in," but Barcelona did not agree to it, so that's why we're back to square one.
Exactly. We don't have money. We haven't reduced our salaries. We haven't sold players, so we can't get Messi. That's what's happened. Disaster situation. I'm going to tie up there because we've done a lot of lives today, and I'm sure Hafed is also really tired. But starting tomorrow, we've got way more content. I'm going to try and think about how I can plan it for you guys on the channel. I'll probably do maybe another live stream plus a video. I think is the way I'll go about it, and Also, I'll be on Barca Boys channel. His at is in the title, so go and check it out, subscribe. I'll be on Blaugrana Planet's channel as well, probably for a few lives. So we're going to be everywhere tomorrow. I'm going to have to cancel anything I had planned in for tomorrow because this is crazy right now if you're a content creator with Barcelona, and I'm sure for you fans too. Just trying to keep up with a new news article every 1 minute is crazy. But
people that are asking in the chat, the press conference tomorrow will be at 11 a.m. Spanish time, so in about 12 hours time. From right now, I'd say 12 hours and a half or so time. So we'll see what Laporta does.
Yeah, good point. 11 a.m. Spanish time, guys. So make sure you recognize what time that is in your time zone so you don't miss it and stuff, because that's huge. That is huge from Laporta, isn't it? So, Barca boy, thanks for coming on. I'm going to wrap it up there. Messi has for now officially left Barcelona. What happens next? We'll wait and see. You got one more report before we leave?
We got to correct something here. So Barcelona has scheduled the live stream for Laporta. It's actually 11 p.m., not a.m.
You being serious?
Yeah. So it's scheduled right now on the YouTube channel for 11 p.m. So in the next 24 hours, we will have about 25 hours from now, we will have the press conference. So I think if a farewell message from Messi comes out by then,
I could have sworn they said a.m. though.
The reports were saying that, but now it's on Barcelona's YouTube channel at 5 p.m. So. Yeah, the reports.
That's weird, guys. That's weird. Okay, so
the Romano tweeted 11 p.m., but the other guy
p.m.
first came out at a.m. So we weren't quite sure, but now the club have scheduled the live stream on YouTube, and it is for.
Romano did say p.m. That's very late. That's super late.
And the title is just live stream Juan Laporta's press conference. No Messi farewell and nothing like that.
No.
I can check the tags for it because then you can see the tags if Messi's in there or something. Well, Messi's probably going to be in there regardless, but title just says live stream Juan Laporta's press conference and nothing.
Is this on FC Barcelona YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, this is so confusing. Have you read the description? It says 11 a.m.
Really?
The live is.
I have no idea. I see it.
Guys.
I have no idea.
Do you see that? Yeah. Okay. So in the title, the live is scheduled for p.m. and in the description they said a.m. So guys, we are in the dark. Just make sure you check, guys. Make sure you check, and hopefully by tonight that'll be cleared up what time it is. But tomorrow, Laporta press conference, that will hopefully clear things up. We're going to end it there, though. Thank you all for watching. I'll be doing more videos over the next few days. And, yeah, we're going to end it there. Thanks for coming on, mate.
No worries, man. No worries.
All right. Thanks all of you guys in the chat. I'll speak soon. Keep yourselves updated. And hopefully Lionel Messi stays at Barcelona. Goodbye.
Take care.